Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gen Z BTC. It's me, Satoshi Guapamoto, and today we're just going to do a quick little video. I got a chart here for y'all. Bitcoin versus gold. We're talking about scarcity, divisibility, portability, fungibility, durability, store of value / stability, and acceptability. Accepted. Where is it accepted? I'm going to make this one quick. We're not going to do a whole long video. Most people aren't watching these. They're watching the TikToks because your brain has been rotted to pieces. Scarcity. Bitcoin's inflation rate is less than 1% per year, and it's always going down because of the halving. There's half the amount of Bitcoin made every single day, every 4 years. Okay, every 4 years, we cut the supply of Bitcoin made daily in half, making it more rare, meaning the inflation rate is constantly going down. It's also permanently limited. There will only ever be 21 million. That literally can't change. It won't change. Gold, 2% inflation rate. There's new gold found every day, and there's always going to be more gold found every day because we're going to make better technology that can mine gold more cheaply, more effectively, in a more safe manner. And we're able to refine gold at a higher level. You know, you can get gold, very small particles out of the ground more easily, compound these, melt them down, and then turn them into refined gold bars. Technology will get better. We'll be able to mine gold on asteroids. We will mine gold under the ocean where we've never been before. We will mine gold all over the place. Divisibility. Bitcoin can be divided into 21 quadrillion Satoshis, okay? 21 little baby pieces of a Bitcoin. Same way as dollars broken into pennies, the same way that a rack is broken into $1,000, a Bitcoin is broken into 100 million sats, Satoshis. When you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, you're buying a couple thousand Satoshis. Gold, yeah, you can break it into coins or smaller pieces, but that doesn't really work because you get to a point where you can't really make the coin viably smaller as a currency. So what you do instead is you either use another metal like silver, that's your change, or you go to a paper system where you're like, oh, this $20 note is convertible for this much gold. And it is just a certificate of gold ownership. And you use that to trade back and forth. That's what we had at one point. Now, currently, we have fiat. Dollars are not backed by gold. Dollars are backed by nothing except for the full faith and credit of whatever country that you live in. And do you really have full faith and credit in the government? Yeah, I don't think so, little buddy. So this is where it's all really gone wrong. But essentially, gold's not very divisible. Therefore, it's hard to use as a currency. Portability. Bitcoin has zero mass because it's made out of electrons. Essentially, it just flies over the internet at the speed of light. It's magic internet money, bruh. So you can use it in a 21st century economy that's highly digitized in a very easy way. Okay, everything's interconnected. Everything is at the speed of light. Everything is, even your Visa. Okay, the reason my Visa is a pretty good form of money is because it has the trait of portability. Okay, your Visa is more portable than $10,000. Okay, look, I know you don't have 10 racks. Okay, I understand. But if you did, you wouldn't want to carry that around with you in your pocket. All right, it's too heavy, it's too big. It would literally look stupid. So you use a Visa. You use a Visa credit card. Okay, that way you can carry $10,000 worth of value, in this case, debt, in order to buy things at the speed of light, more or less. Gold, it's very heavy. You cannot move it at the speed of light. It's not possible. You could technically say you can because we have digital gold, which is Bitcoin, but that would kind of be an insult to Bitcoin, so I won't even go there. So gold's too heavy. That's part of why you cannot use it on a global, hyper-globalized standard, right? If we have to settle trade imbalances with Russia or with some country in Europe, we're not going to send a cargo ship with a bunch of gold on it across the sea in order to meet our debt obligation or to pay back something. That's literally stupid. And that cost a lot of money. It's a lot easier to just be like, all right, we're sending over some Bitcoin right now. There you go. Obligation met, debt paid. Next question. You know, that's currently what we're doing with treasuries. All right, they're not sending in boats. Oh, we owe so much money to China. We're going to send a boat of gold. That's retarded. No one's doing that. We live in a digital economy. We live in the future. We do digital things. We do futuristic things. Fungibility. All the Bitcoin is the same. All the gold is the same. All right. I'm not a total gold hater. All right. I'm just telling you like it is. You don't have to like it. You really don't. But not liking Bitcoin is like not liking gunpowder. You know what I mean? Back when it was first discovered. And you're like, man, this stuff blows stuff up, bro. This stuff blows stuff up and it hurts people. I'm not going to use it. And, you know, here I come. Here I come with that pocket rocket. You know what I'm saying? It takes like 2 minutes to reload after every shot, but I come through with the gunpowder. Trust me, you're going to, you might not like it, but you'll kind of have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to respect it. Fungibility, they're all the same. If you find some gold and refine it to the same level, that gold is worth the same as any other gold that's been refined. My Bitcoin is worth the same amount as your Bitcoin. I might have more Bitcoin than you, but if you have some and I have some, it's worth the same amount. We can go to the store and spend it. It's worth the same amount. It's fungible. Durability. Bitcoin is highly, highly durable. It's even beyond durable. It is anti-fragile. Anytime something tries to attack the Bitcoin network or break it, it responds back in a way that is not only self-healing, but self-fortifying. It becomes harder to beat Bitcoin, whatever you tried to beat it with. It's very incredible piece of technology. So Bitcoin is the most secure computer network in the world. You can Google that, by the way. Google's your friend, bruh. And you'll find out that Bitcoin's highly durable. It's very, 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 very hard to stop Bitcoin. Now, some people who are coping, they might say, oh, well, your Bitcoin's not going to be worth much of anything in a nuclear holocaust. Wow, little bro. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Bitcoin won't be worth anything if everyone on Earth dies. Wow, that's truly incredible. What a breakthrough. Gold. Gold is highly durable as well. If you were to blow up a piece of gold with like a stick of dynamite, you're not really going to destroy much of the gold. Most of it will still be there. It'll just be blown into pieces. Those pieces can then be gathered, melted down, and then you have the gold again. You know, so gold is actually highly durable. If you throw it into a volcano, you're just melting it, which someone can just dig up later in the future. So highly durable, both highly durable. Store of value. Now, this one is controversial, okay? So I need you to really pay attention. I need you to lock in low, bro. Bitcoin and gold are highly stable and they are stores of value, okay? Let me explain, okay? The price of gold is highly volatile if you look at it on a chart denominated in dollars. The price of Bitcoin is highly volatile if you look at it denominated in dollars on a chart. This is true. But what's actually happening is that the value of the dollar is highly volatile and it sucks and it's always going down, which means that these two currencies are strengthening relative to the dollar. It's going up over a bunch of heads, I already know. Go in the comments. You have a lot more research to do. What I just said is literally true. Bitcoin and gold as currencies are so much stronger than the dollar that the value of the dollar just rapidly decreases against both of them, making the price seem volatile. It's not. It's people being volatile, trying to trade it. It's speculators, again, trying to trade it. It's investors who are trying to buy and sell and time the market. It is the dollar being unstable and interest rates that are constantly changing. It is so many factors. But the underlying assets, both Bitcoin and gold, are extremely unchanging. Gold's been the same for a pretty long time. Bitcoin has been the same since its inception. There have been little updates here and there, but the core principles that make Bitcoin Bitcoin are the exact same. If these core principles ever changed, it wouldn't be Bitcoin. It would be Bitcoin Cash or Satoshi's Vision or some other bum protocol that literally makes you broker than just holding Bitcoin. Okay? So these are both highly stable stores of value. Anyone who says otherwise hasn't done the research or they're just coping. It's very possible. And widely accepted. Is it accepted everywhere? Is it accepted more places? Bitcoin, it just depends on where you're at. If you're in Costa Rica, if you're in Argentina, if you're in El Salvador, if you're in some places in Mexico, if you're, different places in Europe, it just depends on where you're at. It just depends on where you're at. Bitcoin is highly accepted in certain places. Gold, it just depends on where you're at. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to go to a Walmart and just like put a gold coin or like a gold bar on the counter and be like, that's my groceries. Like, no, they're not going to accept that. They're going to be like, what are you doing, you bum? Do you have a credit card? Please, if you're not, sign up for this one, it just depends on where you're at. It just depends on where you're at. Gold is more widely accepted, yes, because more people are able to identify, oh, wait, gold is money because of what I know about history and whatever, the little bit that they know about history. But if you know anything about history, you'll know that the superior money always wins out. This is a very insane moment in history. We are witnessing the emergence and adoption of a new form of money. It's very rare. Think about that. Really think about that. There's a time where they used seashells, they used beads, they used bushels of wheat, they used tobacco, they used silver, they used copper, they used gold, they used paper, they've used all these different forms of money, right? But if you span that out over human history, it's pretty rare that you'll live to see the emergence of a new form of money. This is the emergence of a new form of money. That's incredible. And because of that, it's just not widely accepted yet, which is part of the reason why Bitcoin can scale so much. There's so much money to be made. There's so much value to be accrued if you get into Bitcoin early as an early adopter. And then guide other people onto that path to help them realize, hey, man, listen, you're actually getting broker every day. You need to try to stop holding US dollars or treasuries or bonds or whatever they're holding and like buy scarce, desirable assets that actually appreciate in value because people have a demand for them and they're not easily produced. That's probably what you should be doing unless you want to be a brokey and a wagey for life. You know, I'm just trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they will not agree. They'll be like, nah, bro. Nah, little bro. I'm going to just put all my money under my mattress. Just make sure the fries are in my bag, little bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all I can say. I'm just being honest. This is the rundown. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you disagree with any of this? If you do, please don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let's talk now. Y'all know who Khabib is? Y'all know about Khabib, bro? Bitcoin is for Khabib fans. Gold is for Conor fans. I'm just being honest, which is funny because he never defended the belt. Ironically, gold is for Conor fans. Truly incredible. Anyways, this has been Gen Z BTC. I'm coming at this with a more raw, more real feel. You know what I'm saying? No more of this educational, oh my God, my 5-year-old kids might watch this. I don't give a fuck, little bro. This is for the Gen Zers. If you're a Gen Zer, more than likely, you're in your 20s. You know what I mean? You're old. You're old as fuck. So I'm going to start keeping it real on here. The shorts are going to be what does all the views anyway. No one's going to watch this shit. It really don't matter. But if you want all the real value, you'll watch the long form videos. If you came here from a short, congratulations. Well done. But a lot of good content coming. You know, there's plenty of people who are going to push Bitcoin with love and positivity and stuff. And I'm not trying to be super negative, but I'm just being real with y'all. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat this bullshit. I'm just be honest. So you're welcome. This has been Gen Z BTC. I'll see you on the next one.